No, it should be a good one. Last week's episode. We'll find out. We're gonna find out. Bob doesn't even know what we're talking about today. He's gonna like it though. All right. Yeah, he's quick with it this time.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I'm thinking about doing these podcasts every Monday and Friday, kind of at the beginning of the week and then the end of the week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
But today's topic is something you're going to enjoy a lot of.
What is it?
We're talking about Halloween the game.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What about
So
it?
let me look at what we got first. Okay. All right. So first thing we're going to talk about is the single player. What we
Mm-hmm.
know right now is you're going to be able to play through the events of the movie through single player, which is
Yeah.
absolutely awesome. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think that would be cool. I'm just kind of interested to see how they're gonna, do it. Like, and how everything's gonna look. That's what I'm curious to see. But I think it's gonna be awesome. I think that's gonna be so fun to play, single player and multiplayer.
Oh, we're going
I
to get
just
into
hope.
multiplayer. I got a lot of that. So
Yeah, I think single player will be really good.
I just don't know how they're going to do Laurie Strode.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's a big pivotal point in that movie. So
Well, I mean, it's animated, so I feel like it'll be a lot easier. Hopefully, I mean they have the right people working with them. So
yeah, but do you get Jamie Lee Curtis? That's the question. Do you get her likeness and her voice, or do you have to change it some way, make her somewhat look like her, but you can't really make her look like her due to
I mean, at
because
this point, they could probably just use AI.
yeah, but either way, I mean, it's kind of still the likeness, and they're going to have to pay for that.
I mean, I think the best bet is either getting Jamie Lee Curtis or getting doing AI, dude. I mean, I don't know.
And they
I
could
mean,
do AI, but it's just
I'm telling you, if they do AI, they use her voice from the like one of the films. I'm telling you, you won't be able to tell the difference. That's how good AI is now, bro. I promise you.
true. But you got to think that if you don't get permission, she might come after it and try
What
to.
do you mean? What is she gonna do? You think you know what I mean? She was literally the main role in the. So what is she gonna say? No.
I don't know
Like
because she doesn't like horror stuff. She doesn't like horror movies yet. She does them.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, she was in the movie. I mean, she
I
can't
don't
not.
know.
I mean, she can not like horror movies, but you're in the movie. You know what I mean? It's a monumental movie.
A major career.
Movies. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna well, I don't say that's what gave her a name, but I mean,
It's a
that's what a
big
lot of
part of
people.
it.
You know what I mean? That's what a lot of people know her by.
So I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I
But
think
that's not.
it's going to be good. I'm curious to see how it starts. Do you start as young Michael, or does it start when you break out of the? I'm assuming it's going to start when you break out of Smith's Grove when he breaks out in the movie,
Yeah,
but I
I
don't
don't know.
know. Could be like
I
a good
mean, they could do a time
20-minute
skip maybe.
cutscene. Could be a 20-minute cutscene at the beginning, like games usually have, of him as the kid killing his sister, and then you time jump it, and then you're breaking out of the freaking Smith's Grove.
I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool if they kind of had you playing as young Michael when he did it, and then obviously once what's his name? What's his name? Dr. Loomis.
Yeah, Dr. Loomis.
Once Dr. Loomis, walks in and all that shit happens, I think it time skips after that. I think that would be cool.
Because Loomis is in the game. There's a model for him, so he's in the game. So I don't know what his part's going to
Because
be.
'Cause it could time skip, and then that's when it would be him, like when the bus crashes and whatnot. But
Well, the bus crash is 2018, not the original.
oh well, whichever one. But whatever happens, happens. But and that nigga escapes, bro. I think I think that's how. Well, I think that would be awesome if they did like that. Just something like that.
They just need to be careful not to do too much because you kind of want to keep it like what if, kind of like speculation kind of shit. You don't want to fill in too much, and because I know in the
Well, I think
online you have these characters you play as, and they're going to be in the single player as well to give them a
okay.
story for the online.
So
So
maybe they'll fucking like I don't know what's the word. Like they'll kind of show their point of view maybe of what happened of one thing or another. I don't know. Maybe keep it kind of mysterious for Michael still. Like do something like that.
because I'm assuming the single player is going to kind of like be kind of somewhat of a tutorial of how to play him through online. But I also heard through the single player, there's different outcomes each time you play it, and there's different unlockables you can get from each time you play it. So there's a lot of replayability in the single player, which I'm excited for the single player.
Yeah, I'm be curious to see like if you can like there's like a little upgrade system or something. You know what I mean? Like do the campaign. That'd be kind of cool too. That way you could like there's something for you. You know, there has to be something else for you to do while you're playing the game. Kind of like how it is with like Last of Us and Batman. Even like you got stuff you can upgrade and helps you out. So I feel like that would also be kind of cool.
Well, there is something in online that we're going to talk about. Well, sure, I guess we can go ahead and jump into the online. Let me look and see what I wrote down first. Okay, so I wrote down first, you're not going to be able to kill Michael in online, which makes sense because you
I
couldn't
mean,
kill
yeah.
Jason.
Let's say yeah. You
Oh
can't
no,
kill
you could
Jason.
kill Jason. That's right, you could kill Jason. You had to
Okay.
go you had to go get the sweater on a female, and then Tommy had to have the machete, and then you distract Jason and he machetes him and he kills Jason. So yeah, you could kill Jason in the game.
I mean, yeah, but no, I'm be honest. I've never really seen anybody do that.
It's very rare because it's very difficult.
I was about to say that's probably why. Shit.
What I think would be cool for a way to kill Michael is the only way you can kill him is with Dr. Loomis. But
Maybe
it's
he's
not
more
actually
effective.
killing him. It's kind of like gives you enough time for everybody to escape or something, but that would be very, very hard because they would just spam that.
I
So
think
there'd
it's
have to be a way.
the way that they could do it, kind of like the same way they do for the Jason thing. Like there's like some sort of stipulation in order to be able to like whether it's like a button or some shit, but you need something to be able to work it or something like that. Kind of like how like they like if you're trying to get out with a car.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th, you need to put and what gas and there was something else you needed, kind of like that. That way you could like maybe try to like get in contact with them or something like that. I don't know. I think that would be
Well, we'll move on to this. Cops will be in the game and you're able to kill the cops.
able to kill the cops. Why are you want to kill the cops?
You're able to kill the cops as Michael.
Oh, as Michael. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like talking about okay, that makes sense.
So the cops come, you can kill them,
Oh yeah.
and the way you can level Michael up during the match, because there's obviously upgrading, he gets more powerful. There's AI in the map, and basically they're like residents, and they're going to go on with their daily lives on Halloween night, and you can break in and kill them, and the more people you kill, the more
Yeah, the
stronger
more
your
like
Michael gets.
exactly. Right.
And but the way the victims, other players you're playing as, is going to go and try and rally up all the neighborhood people, the kids or
Mm,
the residents, and try to escape with them to work
mm,
together. So
exactly.
that's basically the goal of the game: is rally up civilians, get out, but Michael can kill them, and also he can teleport in dark areas. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
That's tough.
It's going to be interesting seeing the first gameplay we see of it.
Yeah. No, that I ain't gonna lie, I'm definitely mostly gonna be playing that multiplayer. I'm gonna try to get good with Michael though. So whenever I'm
Yeah.
just chilling with myself, I'm gonna play Michael.
Well, now we could jump into the different weapons. So I know that's confirmed. There's a butcher knife. There's a sledgehammer, machete, or not a machete. I think there was. There's a axe, a maybe a hatchet. I think a gun, and some other stuff. So I don't know if that's just for. I'm assuming those are for civilians and Michael. I definitely know the knives for Michael and the axe and the sledgehammer probably.
Yeah, I think the gun's probably for the obviously
Oh,
for the
definitely.
victims.
Can't have Michael using a gun. It just don't make sense.
That's what I say.
Unless he beats the shit out of him with it and doesn't actually shoot it. I mean, that works too. He's done that in the movie.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'm excited. Another thing I'm excited for is to see like customization. Hopefully they do like. I know one thing TCM kind of like. I feel like why they kind of didn't do so well is because like their skins. Like that's a big thing in games right now. Like especially
Well, when
since
that game
Fortnite,
fumbled, it didn't
like
even fumble.
literally, the same. I'm just saying like they need more customization in it. Like they need hella customization in
Well, I do know this.
Halloween.
As of right now, they're sticking to the first movie, and maybe eventually they're going to move on to Halloween
I'm not.
2, Halloween
I'm not saying
4.
that. I'm saying like I'm talking about like skins that you can buy in the store, like stuff like that, like
Right.
little emotes, like just little things like that is gonna get you so much more engagement on your
They
game.
will. They will have that because Friday the 13th did it, and the same people that made that is making this. So they're
Yeah,
going
no,
to
I'm
have
just saying
emotes. They had hella emotes in that game.
because that's where I feel like that's where Texas Chainsaw kind of. I mean, they have a lot of skins, but all their skins are kind of basic. And I mean, the only cool ones are the bloody ones, and you know.
Well, Ilphonic made Friday the 13th. They're the same people. They're the developers of Friday the 13th, and they're developing this game. They didn't develop TCM. That was Gun Media. Gun
No,
Media is
I know.
helping with this game, but they're not going to have a big part, which means they're most likely not going to stop working on this game for a long, long time. The only
Right.
reason Friday the 13th stopped is because they lost the rights, so they couldn't make anything else with it, and they had to shut the game down.
Mhm.
But with this game, you have single player, so if the game gets shut down online, you still have single player to go play,
Mhm.
which is awesome.
We'll see. I hope it's kind of like DBD.
Oh, I want to be honest. Yeah, I think it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be. It's probably not going to be bigger than DBD, but it's going to be very close because that's a
We'll
big
see. Cause
franchise.
you
Like
gotta think,
everybody knows Halloween.
right? But you gotta think, bro. Like what DVD's been out for.
When it come out, what in 2016 or something like
I
that?
would say it's been like a long time, bro. And for it to still be doing numbers, like it still
That's like
is. Like
10 years. The game's been out for like 10 years now.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I won't say it's on GTA level, but it's. I
For
mean,
the
to
horror
have that,
games, it
you know what
is.
I mean?
Yes,
Yeah, for horror games, yeah,
it's
like it
it's the
has the
Fortnite
longevity
of horror.
for sure. I mean,
It's the go-to horror game to play. No
literally,
doubt.
like when people want to play, like it's like DVD. Like it was either DVD or Friday the 13th. Now it's just DVD. TCM is dead. It's fun, but it's dead. So
You can get some good matches in, but I mean, eventually it's just done for. I mean,
yeah, I
they
mean,
basically said they stopped working on it. I think, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, because that's all they had. That's all they wanted to do. They had their vision and they fulfilled their vision, and now they're done working on it. But I think there's a lot more to it than that.
yeah, I don't know. That game could have been
Behind the
really good though.
scenes.
I wish it was a lot better. Well, really, the main thing that's bad with it is the matchmaking. Like, truthfully, if
Yeah,
the
it takes too
matchmaking wasn't
long.
terrible, it'd still be a pretty decent game minus the skins and whatnot. Which I'm sure if they kept working on it, they probably would have been a lot better. But
I mean, that if you think about it, there was DBD and then there was Texas Chainsaw. I mean, those were the two go-to online horror games at the time.
hmm
I mean, all we had really was DBD. I mean, that was the biggest one, and then Texas Chainsaw came out, and then everybody started getting on that train, and it worked for about 2 years, and then it stopped. It just died down because everybody knows it's coming to an end, so they don't play it no more. And they jump right back to DBD until something new comes out, like Halloween.
yeah, so I mean, I love DVD. I think that game's gonna people are gonna be playing that game forever, dude. As long as they don't shut down the servers, which I mean, maybe they eventually will, but
That's gonna be a very long time from now.
yeah, facts.
But back on the topic, I also know in this game, as Michael, you're gonna think. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think, and I'm hoping this is true. You started in the match with no weapon, and you go around looking for weapons to use, and you can switch them out. That would be unique because it hasn't really been done before.
I mean, I guess it makes sense, even though I'm kind of iffy about the odd. Well, no, I won't say that because I mean it makes sense because either way, you got to go through someone's house to start killing people because I mean everyone's gonna have a knife in their freaking, you know what I mean? So it's
All
like
right.
either way, you'll get it out because I'm imagining it'll spawn you near someone's house, like at least somebody's. And you can just walk through the door and get a knife real quick.
I
That
personally, I think a good spawn point. I just thought of this would be inside the Myers house in Judith's room, looking right in front of that window,
you
or
just like
or outside the front of his house, and then he has to go because stealth in this game is supposed to be very important, which makes a lot of sense.
right. I mean, it'll be kind of like playing Michael in freaking DBD.
Which he's getting taken out on the 19th, which sucks. But
Even if you bought him already.
no, if you got him, you're good. But you don't get
Okay.
the map. The map's going away.
No, I don't give. Yeah, I don't care about the map. I mean, it was nice, but yeah, I mean, shoot. As long as I got a character still, shoot.
I think on the PlayStation Store right now you can get him because he's on. It's on sale, obviously, which makes sense. I think it's on sale for maybe $8 or $5, which is a pretty good damn deal for the pack.
Yeah, I wanted, but dude, yeah, I can't even delete anything. Anyways, but yeah, no, I think this, yeah.
Next
Let's see
topic
it.
is maps. There's going to be a lot of maps. I know Haddonfield's a map where the Myers house is. Lampkin Lane's, I think it's called something Lampkin Lane something. I think can't remember, but we know that's a map. I think the asylum where he broke out of is going to be a map, which would be
hmm
awesome and terrifying.
So what? You
Yeah,
have to like just you start walking through and open a door, and there's somebody. Like they just go.
maybe there's other like prisoners you can
You know what
kill,
I'm saying?
which
You know,
that
like
would make
prisoners and
sense.
stuff.
I mean, you could do it with cops too. It works. I mean,
Well,
I
yeah,
think
I'd
whatever
say, yeah.
maps are in single player, there's going to be a map for that online. And what I know so far is Haddon, the Myers house map, the asylum. There's a bar called Rabbit and Red. Then there's a gas station, and I think there's a Halloween store where Michael gets his mask in single player, which would be really cool. Other than that, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, and I hope they just keep adding new maps.
I
Like,
think
that would also, you know, help keep people engaged.
that was the problem with TCM. It took so long for them to add something new.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they can't, they need, like,
They
monthly,
need
I
a
don't
they need
think,
a
yeah,
roadmap. They
yeah.
need a roadmap. That's what we need. So if you don't know what a roadmap is, it's basically say maybe like each month, right? So there's something you get in October, and then you'll get something new in January of like Halloween 2 map and Michael skin and a new
Hmm.
character. And then it
Yeah.
keeps doing that throughout the year until
Yeah.
eventually the roadmap ends and that's it, and that's all they're adding. I think that's something they should do because they usually do that for games. They did that
Yeah.
for
That's
Avengers and they messed that up completely. They skipped a bunch of characters.
yeah. That would be nice. I see what you mean. Yeah, that'd be cool. I feel like they need to. Yeah. I don't know. I feel they should do it like. Honestly, I feel like they should do it like every month, or like month or two, like at least. Like
There's so many
it
maps you can do. You do the
needs to be
hospital.
that frequent. Yeah. Like.
Hospital would be so cool,
Oh
man.
no, the hospital would be tough though.
The
Oh,
junkyard
and
from Ends would
I was
be
about to say
awesome.
the junkyard. Oh, even well, I don't know. I was gonna say,
The campus from H2O, the college campus, would be cool.
yeah, the college campus. I already said that.
The school from Halloween 4, which really wasn't had much screen time, but I mean, there's different ideas there.
The school. What else? What else? What else?
Ooh, the farm from Halloween 5, that'd be cool. A farm map.
Oh, the farm and um, was it? You know the one where Michael got set on fire? Um,
Lori's house.
yeah, Lori's house.
That would be cool, but a lot of it's just woods, which I mean would work.
Well, yeah, but I mean
But
they
what
could
would you
like.
do for civilians, though? You know, like
I mean, that's another thing where they could just like they could like
firefighters show up, maybe. I don't know how that would go.
I mean maybe they could just like add stuff kind of in the woods maybe or something. I don't know. I think the main area of the map should be Lori's house, and then they could add like maybe like little houses or something nearby.
I mean, in 2018 there was a neighborhood scene, so I mean they could just add a neighborhood from that looks like 2018's neighborhood or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you need something that has life around,
Yeah,
so that the game mode makes sense. Unless there's going to be different versions of the game mode where maybe there's no residents at all, and it's just players versus Michael at some point
yeah. I
later
mean
on.
that would be
I don't
cool.
know. I think something that would also be cool. People would hate this because they hate the movie so much more than anything. Do a copycat killer mode,
Hmm.
kind
I
of like
do,
a
but
Corey thing.
do you know
Two
what map they
killers.
should make? If we could, you know the house where in the beginning of where Corey was babysitting that kid.
Oh yeah, true. That house.
Yeah,
Do I think they're gonna touch ends? I don't. I think the furthest they'll go is kills. I don't know if they're gonna add any. If they add anything from ends, it's probably gonna be Michael's look from ends, which is probably my favorite look, and that's really it. I don't see him
hmm.
adding like Corey or nothing in there because he's not that big of a character, unfortunately, to be added. So
Um,
unless they add a Corey skin with his mask,
I think.
that'd be
I
cool.
mean, I think the only way that it happens is if like the community wants it so much, but at the same time, like you said, it's not that popular, so that's not going to happen.
It's
But
hated. That movie is hated more than that
I
movie's hated
think
more than Resurrection is.
it'd be cool if they did add him though,
Yeah, I think it'd be awesome. I mean,
because you could be like, or you could either choose Michael or him. I mean, you know what I mean? It could be like,
just do a
and they have
different
like
game
their
mode.
own different abilities or something like that.
Just do a game mode where one of you plays as Michael, one of you plays as Corey.
That too.
I mean,
But
that makes sense. I mean,
either way, I think that would be cool. I like Corey as a character, regardless of
Corey
what
too.
people think
He's a
about the movie.
great actor.
Hmm.
So let's talk about what movies we think they're going to end up, because I guarantee you they're not going to just stop at Halloween 1. They could, but they won't. If it's making so much money, they're going to keep pulling the plug out and in and out, and they're going to keep going with more and more movies. So let's start with Halloween 2. I mean, that's like the second movie, and
I'm gonna be
that's a
honest. I
big
think
one.
they'll go as far as
I
basically
think they
until the
might go
game
as
is dead.
far as 2018, maybe.
I think
Kills, I don't know.
I think they'll go up to kills. I just don't think they'll go up to ends. So
I mean,
I
I
think
think they
kills.
could go to ends, but they're not going to add like a map for it or a new character. They might just add a skin in, which is
My thing
fine.
is, if the game is still like kicking and there's still a lot of engagement, I mean, what's gonna stop them from going to ends and getting a little bit more money or whatnot? But like,
They're going to make easy $1 billion possibly from this game, if not less, a little bit less. This is
they'll
a
probably
big
make
IP. This is a
they'll make
big
more.
freaking franchise, man.
I
This
think they'll make more. I think within the first year they'll be looking nice.
I
Especially
think I think
because
so.
like people, have to realize like it's not just people in the United States that love this franchise. It's literally
People from
people all around
China,
the world.
I
Yeah,
mean, everywhere.
they're gonna make $1 billion easy, like
If they don't, something's
easy.
wrong. I mean, it may take a
Like
while to get to 1 billion, but they're going to reach it at some point, especially if they're adding
you gotta think
DLC.
there's like probably like I can't even say like over like 10, 12 million people that live in China are like just like you gotta realize. I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna make a lot of money with this game.
I think, what was I going to say? I can't remember now. Shit. What was I going to say? I don't know. Fuck. What was I was going to say something. It was right there. It was a good one, too. What was it?
I mean, only you can know. How you know?
Shit. It might come back. But I don't know. I think this game is going to, I don't know how to word it. I think it's going to, because this game, we've had a Halloween game before, and it was years ago, and it was like super old, like the NES Halloween game, which was like a
Hmm.
little thing on the screen running around. This is a full fledged game that people have been waiting for years for, and I'm one,
Hmm.
and you know this. I've been waiting
Hmm.
forever for this shit to come out.
Yeah. I think as long as they don't disappoint, then it will do numbers for sure. 100%.
I remember now. So the game comes out September, right?
Hmm.
And we got Halloween the next month. So there's going to be some sort of update on Halloween night. On Halloween the 31st, there's got to be an update for it. I just don't know what it could be. They could just come out with an announcement, be like, so with the success of the game, we're going to start going into the other films, starting with Halloween 2.
Hmm.
And within the next coming months, we will have a Halloween 2 DLC dropping for all of you for free or for $5.99. I mean, if they have paid DLCs like TCM and Friday the 13th had them too, I'm going to buy it. I don't care. It's Halloween.
I don't think they're gonna have paid DLCs. I think they're gonna do like basically like how every other game is doing it right now, the store method. I think that's going to be a main. I think that honestly should be the main component because
Well, I
I
think there
don't think
should
you
be
should be paying
ways.
for DLC. Like the only thing from DLC you should be paying for is skins. You know what I mean? Like,
There has to be a way somehow in online where you can go and get points somehow. Like you do
okay,
some objective and you can get a certain amount of points and you build those up and you so you can grind the game. There's a reason to grind the game other than
that too.
leveling up. You get points. Okay, there's a Halloween Ends Michael skin. I want that and it's like 50,000 points. I'm gonna get it with my 50,000 points. Now I got it forever.
Hmm.
I mean, if they have it where you have to pay, which I guarantee you, Chris, it's gonna be you're gonna have to pay like $5.99 for a skin if you want
Well,
a
yeah,
bundle.
I'm not
Maybe
worried about that.
$20.
I'm saying the only thing you have to pay for is skins. Like, I don't think you should have to pay for, like, the DLC maps and stuff like that.
That's what TCM did. I mean, I think Friday the 13th you had clothing items or skins, yeah, and it was paid. Same with TCM, it was just skins that they like a weapon skins you could buy for like $5.99. You get 3 different weapon skins. It's more skins than it is anything, and I'm curious if they're gonna do something where it's like, okay, we added new weapons into the game, and you can only purchase those with real life money. Take my money. If it's a freaking, I don't know. Let's see what weapons could they add in, Chris? A wicked weapon, a pitchfork, and you $5.99 for a pitchfork, and you can use it in the game, and you can choose to spawn with it, or it's somewhere in the map, and only you can see it. And I don't know how that would work. That would be a lot of different shit. It probably doesn't really make sense, but terrible, terrible comparison. But like it's something unique. Like maybe they're gonna add. Well, obviously the maps. The maps are gonna be free to play. Because TCM did it, and all the maps were free. Friday the 13th, all the maps were free. So that if you're getting anything for free that's not a skin, it's going to be the map. No matter what, you're going to get a free map because you can't do like, oh, you're going to buy this, and then you trying to play on the map, but the other person doesn't own it, so now you can't play on that map that you purchased. I mean, you have to make maps free, which is 100% going to happen. It's just the things I think that aren't going to be free is the skins, which in most games, like Fortnite, you get V-Bucks from the Battle Pass, or you spend real money to get V-Bucks to buy whatever skin you want. I mean, that's just how it is. Either way, I'm going to be spending a lot of cash on this game, and I am not going to regret it whatsoever because it's my favorite horror franchise. It's my favorite franchise in general. It's not my favorite horror franchise. It's my favorite franchise of all time. Marvel's great, but you can only do so much in Marvel. You can't, like... Marvel's made for kids, even though adults watch it more than children do, I think. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. But I am excited for this game. This game is going to be my game of the year that I am looking forward to the most, other than GTA 6. This year we have so many games coming out. Starting next month, we have... What do we have next month? We got... Well, starting at the end of this month, we got that High Guard free-to-play game. I think it's called High Guard. And then February, Reanimal, which seems very cool. And other than that, March, I think we get 2K26. And then Crimson Desert also, which I'm not very interested in. And then I know the James Bond comes out in May. Oh, Toxic Commando comes out in March, the day after my birthday. I'm excited for that. Halloween, September, Lego Batman in May, Wolverine, and I'm pretty sure October, and in November. As of right now, GTA 6, but that could change, and that's what we're going to talk about in our next podcast is GTA 6, because I just found out some stuff that I don't know if it's true, but it's a lot to discuss.
I bet.
So,
Yeah.
anything else you want to talk about this game?
I mean, I think we talked about everything, so.
I just hope it's not. They don't charge too much for these DLC packs, man. For the skins, I think $5.99 is a reasonable price.
I think it just depends. I think, well,
unless it's a pack. If it's a pack, $10 or $20.
If they do it like that, yeah. But if they do it differently where you can get like like an epic skin or like a legendary skin or a common skin. They could do something like that too, and then that way, like if someone just wants like a cheap little skin, they can get that. But if someone's willing to spend $10 on one skin, then they can get an epic skin. It looks a lot better than the common skin, and so on and so forth. But
I mean, there's so many things you could do with Michael as a skin. You could do an all bloody version, something they did in Friday the 13th. Then there's a skin I guarantee is going to be in the game where, so in Friday the 13th it was called Savini Jason, and he was like Jason from In Hell, and he had
I know what
flames
you're
on
talking
him.
about.
I
I've seen that
guarantee
skin
you
before.
they're going to do something like that for Michael, and that would be awesome.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think they should just do like they could do something like that, or they could do something basically like where he's on fire, kind of like
Right.
from Kills or whatever, 2018.
2018 Kills. I mean, basically the same movie.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, no, they could do something like that. I think that. I mean, it would make sense for him too. He's been on fire. So
They can do anything with the civilian, the victims that you're playing as. You could do anything with them. You can do
yeah,
any outfit you want because it's your characters, and you can make them look
exactly,
goofy or whatever. You can have them have a bunny suit if you want. I mean, it's your shit. You own it. You
exactly.
made it. You do what you want with it.
So I think if they just keep, like I said, the customization and all that, and the upgrades and whatnot, I think it's gonna be a good game. And other than that, I don't really have anything else to say about it. Just excited.
Yeah, I'll be there day one. I'm gonna try and get off that week, and I'm gonna play the shit out of it. This comes out on a Tuesday, which is interesting, but I'll be there.
But yeah,
I'll try and take off if I can. Should be able to. If not, they can. I don't give a damn. I'm taking off for that game.
hmm
GTA 6, I'll go to work, but Halloween,
yeah,
nah.
GTA 6, yeah. No, 5 years. Shoot.
Yeah, in about 20 years it'll come out. I'll still play it.
I mean, I'll still play it, but I mean,
We're all
shit.
gonna play it. It don't matter how
But
long that comes
if
out.
I
We're still
if
gonna
I
play it.
if I see one little bug, bro, it's raps.
Facts.
Bro, it's raps, dude. I don't want to see one. I don't want to glitch through one wall. I swear.
Exactly. I don't want one car just to spawn in right in front of me when I'm going super fast, like GTA
Mm-mm.
5 does. None of that
None
crap.
of that. None of that. Well, as soon as I see that shit, I'm suing. I was like, you got me waiting this damn long, and oh, bro, let one of the servers crash. Yeah, bro.
Everybody's gonna be
So
on that game day one. There may be server issues day one, honestly.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They'll probably figure that out though. They probably already have an idea. But I
I
don't
would
know.
hope so.
Yeah.
It's been what, 10 years? I don't know. Let me talk about releasing this game. I don't even know, dude.
I think they started working on it after RDR2.
When was that?
2018. So about
2019.
2018, 2019, they probably started working on this.
That's still 19, 20, 21. That's wow, almost 10 years.
Yep. Hey, but it'll be worth the wait. I tell you right now from the
Well,
trailers.
actually, by the time it comes out, it'll be what, 10 years, 10, 11 years.
Yep.
But I mean, what Red Dead Redemption? It was like what 9 year gap between 1 and 2. Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2.
I think RDR1 came out 2008, 2009, somewhere around there.
Yeah, so I mean, basically 10 years.
Alexa, when did Red Dead Redemption 1 come out?
From Wikipedia.org. Red Dead Redemption, developed by Rockstar San Diego, which also worked on its predecessor, was released in May 2010 for PlayStation
2010.
3 and Xbox.
Yeah, so 8 years. So
Alexa,
I mean,
stop.
yeah,
So yeah, I mean,
about the same time. I mean, there's two more years.
that's right, because
Longer
GTA
than
4 GTA 4 came out in like 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. So that actually makes sense. So they must have had two teams or 3 teams or however many teams working on GTA 4 and Red Dead at the same time.
Yeah, I just know that they weren't getting no sleep. I don't know.
But I think it's a good way to end off this podcast. I'm gonna get on the game, so
yeah,
that's a good second episode, I'd say.
Yeah.
All right,
about a front.
bet I'll meet you there.